sad for more. It's the storm.
Morning, welcome to my channel, welcome to another vlog. Today I thought we could spend a nice cosy Saturday together. Plans for today are we need to run a couple of errands this morning. So we're just about to head into town, run a couple of errands. I think we need to go to the library, we need to go to the butcher's, the bakery, we need to go to all sorts of places this morning. My sister and I need to finish off prepping for Mother's Day, as tomorrow it is Mother's Day. We just need to get like breakfast, some flowers and some chocolate cookies, because I'm doing her a little hamper with all of her favourite things, face masks, hand cream. We went for a different brand of hand cream that she typically gets for, just because that was really the only nicest set that they had, which is fine. She will love the flavours, I'm sure. It does quite smell a bit Christmassy, a bit wintry, but it was in like the Mother's Day section, so we're just gonna pass on that one. But she'll enjoy them anyway, even if she doesn't use them into like October, November to December time, then that's absolutely fine. We also, I've got her a little candle. What else are we going to get her? As I said, we're going to get some chocolate biscuits, because she likes chocolate biscuits, especially Cadbury's fingers. And we're going to get her some flowers as well, but we couldn't get flowers into today anyway, because we didn't want them to die. We do kind of want them a little bit fresher. So yeah, that's what we need to do. We also need to go and get some breakfast bits, some avocado, some sourdough, toast, bread, and we've got some eggs, because we're going to do like avocado or eggs on toast kind of thing. I don't know. My sister, I know we're doing avocado and toast, but I don't know where the eggs come into it. And then later this afternoon, we're going to meet my mum's parents and my grandparents for a little cake and a coffee in a place that we went to a couple of weeks ago actually. Every second, or I think it might be second or first weekend of February, my local area does this big breakfast thing where cafes, restaurants, places like the bakery, butchers, they all get involved and do this big thing called a big breakfast, where they serve only local produce in their breakfasts, like meat from the butchers, bread from the bakery, fruit and veg from local areas, and it's a really nice thing to bring people into the local area and support local businesses, small businesses as well. So yeah, we met them. We're going to meet them for a little bit of a coffee and a cake this afternoon, which is about like 2:30, which I'll bring you along as well. We went there for breakfast, and then so the day before we saw them, and we mentioned that this is what we're doing, and they said, oh, after we do a bit of shopping, because they do a bit of shopping on Saturday. I don't know why. Personally for me, if you're an old person, if you're an elderly person, if you are retired, why are you doing your shopping on a Saturday? That makes sense. Like, why are we doing you're shopping on a Saturday? There's other days that you can do. Obviously, if you're extremely busy, like looking after grandchildren and whatever, or like that's the only time that you could do it that week, that's fair enough. But every weekend, every Saturday, especially my grandparents, I'm gonna quickly head out now. I'm gonna have to quickly catch them up because they've literally just left. I think they might be at the library. Because I've been trying to talk to you, but whenever I try to talk to you, I'm either not recording or I'm just going la 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 la. I don't know what I'm going on about. I'm getting a bit like, ooh. But yeah, so outfit of the day. I'm just wearing this knitted jumper from New Look. I'm wearing this body warmer from New Look. I'm also wearing my jeans from ASOS, and I'm just for my bag today, just so I can carry you guys. I'm just wearing this like Tesco tote bag, which my mum got years ago. So back in the day, I don't know when, like a couple of years ago, like 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe even a decade ago, signed up to the club card for Tesco, you got given a tote bag. I don't know if they do it anymore. I don't think so. and yeah, I'm just gonna, as I said, just gonna head out and see if I can catch mum and dad and my sister up. And you can't wait to spend a nice cozy day together. Oh, before we go, this evening we're gonna have a very picky dinner tonight. Or something that we would eat with our hands, which will be nice. And then we're gonna watch. We're gonna sit down in the living room, have a nice cozy evening at home. And yeah, as I said, can't wait to spend a nice cozy day together.
I've been wondering about you.
Now home from running a couple of errands. We went to the bakery to pick up our breads and hot crust breads and my granddad's bread order. Then we went to the butcher's to get some bits for dinner. We're having a picky dinner this evening, so we've picked up some ham because they do the nicest cooked ham, like sandwich meat ever. Like, it is so nice. Their ham, well, really any of their meat is amazing. We picked up a couple of weeks ago this, they did this like honey mustard ham, and it's just so nice. And the fact that it's also, the ham just melted in your mouth and pulled apart so easily, it's just so nice. For that again, but they didn't have any in stock, which is fine. We just picked up some generic ham. We also picked up a quiche. My mum and dad and my sister likes their quiches from there. I don't really like quiche, so I won't eat it, but their quiches are really, really nice. But as I said, I don't really like quiche anyway, so yeah. And then we popped over to the market to pick up some bits for a salad. We picked up some lettuce leaves and little bits like that, so we can have a nice little salad with our dinner. And then my sister and I popped and got a couple of bits extra for Mother's Day. I will show you when we get back from having a little coffee and cake with the grandparents this afternoon. I will show you what we picked up for Mother's Day. We are doing her we're gonna cook her breakfast in the morning. So we've got ingredients for the breakfast for that. We've also picked up bits that my sister and I would eat because we wouldn't eat something that we're going to do for Mum. So we've got some bits for that. We also picked up some flowers and yeah, but I'll show you everything that we picked up in terms of gifts wise in a minute. We just have to quickly have a little bit of bite to eat. We decided actually to have a bit of a quick bite to eat before heading out, just in case we don't end up getting a cake, just in case, you know, the time that we're going, and it is like 1 o'clock now. We're just coming up to 1 o'clock now. We'll be leaving in like a couple of minutes. Lunch, freshen ourselves up, and then we'll head over to the cafe. We just didn't want to get there and realise there wasn't any cakes left, because the cafe that we're going to is very, very busy, especially like on a day like this. Like when we went to have our go for breakfast out on during the weekend, that was big breakfast, so busy. There's like you had to seriously book, and yes, they have a big selection of cakes and everything, but it's just like we don't want to like have that kind of chance, especially if when we went for big breakfast it was so busy. A day like this, it's going to be even busier, and yeah, we don't want to miss out, especially we're going to be like mid-afternoon, aren't we? So a lot of people would have had cake and coffee for like lemonades, like at 11 o'clock. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to just get myself some bits, something to eat. I'm going to put away the shopping, tidy up the kitchen, and then we will head out to meet grandparents in this little cafe. I've just been getting on with a bit of computer work. I'm just going to quickly finish off with the things that I need to finish off, and then we're going to head over to meet our grandparents at the cafe. We need to leave in the next like couple of minutes because our table is booked for 2:30. I am craving something kind of springy. I really fancy like a springy cake, like a lemon drizzle cake. I've been having a look on their Instagram the last couple of days to see if they posted any new cakes, because every time they have a new cake in their cafe for us to try, they always post it on their social medias, and they have the most beautiful like cakes, and they have a lot of variety as well, from the cookies to flat caps to flat caps, flatjacks to like Victoria sponge cake, and they just look so beautiful as well. We're really craving maybe something like a lemon drizzle cake. So anyway, I'm just going to finish off with what I need to get on with, and then we're going to be heading out. I'm debating on if I want to wear my loafers rather than my trainers this morning to go up into town, and because the socks that I've got on now are a bit thick, it was just making my feet a little bit tight in the shoe, and I was just like, no, I'm just going to put my trainers on. So if I do end up wearing my loafers, I'll have to change my socks. Finish off what I need to get on with, then we're going to head over to the cafe. Now home, we got to the cafe for just come at 2:30, and we just spent pretty much all the time just chatting to the point where we lost track of time, and the owner had to come up to us and go, we're closing in 5 minutes, and like when he was saying that, I was looking around and I was like, oh my god, yeah, he's right, like everyone's got like now left, we are literally one of the last peoples in there. And yeah, so we had a really nice time. I didn't end up getting a lemon drizzle cake. I actually had raspberry and cream cake with pistachios on. I'm not a huge fan of pistachios, but when I was looking at it when I walked in, it just looked really, really nice. Like the icing, I think it's icing. I don't know what, I think it's icing. Like, actually, like, done the whole, maybe it might be buttercream. Done the whole bit of the cake. I love it when the whole cake is covered in like icing or buttercream. It just, I don't know. Again, I was just looking at it, but it was also, it had pistachios on top and a bit of, I think it's like pistachio like jam as well, which was not too bad. I'm not a huge fan of pistachios. I never really got the crave with this big like Dubai chocolate trend that went viral. Whenever I saw a video of people trying to buy chocolate for the first time, I was just like, yeah, that just looks like you're eating grass, to be honest. Like, also matcha, just to me, looks like you're drinking pure grass. And I know a lot of people who have tried matcha and has said it is literally just tasting like grass. Like you have picked up a bit of mud and grass from the garden, chucked it into a blender, add a splash of milk, maybe a tiny bit of sugar or whatever, and it is. But other than that, it's literally just like drinking grass. I saw somebody try it. I just looked at it, and I was just like, it's pretty much like grass. I never got the hype for it. I don't know why. I love chocolate. But I just look at it and it's like, where are you getting the hype from? It's literally just, it looks like you're just eating chocolate. You're just eating grass. I don't know. But it was really, really nice. I did offer pieces, like, to my family, but they went, no, it's too sweet. But it wasn't actually that sweet. I don't know if that is because I have more of a sweet tooth, so I don't really notice it that much. Apparently, like it to them, it just looked too sweetly, but the cake itself just tasted like a normal like Victoria sponge cake. And then when you got a bit of the icing, yes, you did taste a bit of like raspberry, and yes, that was maybe a little bit too sweet, and I did get a little bit sick at the end, but like it was fine. And I typically do get a bit sick on cake, like especially that size of cake anyway. We had a really nice time. We then popped over to Tesco on the way home. We picked up some salad bits for dinner. So now plans for now is I'm going to get all of the Mother's Day bits. I thought I'd quickly show you the Mother's Day bits, what we picked up, and start making her hamper. I'll put that together, so that's all ready for tomorrow. So yeah, I'm going to quickly get all the bits, start to put it all together, and yeah, so I'm going to get all the bits, lay it on my bed, and I'll quickly show you inside. All of the gifts that we picked up for Mum this Mother's Day, we picked up this candle from M&S. We picked up her favourite biscuits, these dairy milk fingers from Cadbury. We picked up this hair turban because Charlie noticed that Mum's hair turban, or hair wrap, whatever you want to call it, that she uses, is starting to go a bit thin, so we just picked up another one, and this one's from Primark. We picked up these, well, my sister picked up these 3 face masks which she uses. So we've got a coconut and cream one, a Dead Sea mud one, and another. Oh, we've got 2 Dead Sea mud ones. I'm not too sure where they're from, but you can get them pretty much anywhere, like Asda, Tesco, Superdrug, that kind of place. And then I also picked up some hand cream from William and Morris. This smells like Christmas, not gonna lie, but this was like in the Mother Day section, so I saw it, smelt it, and I was like, she's definitely gonna like this. But when I was like smelling it, and when I got home, I just like, it kind of like made me think more Christmassy rather than Mother's Day in spring. But I still picked it up, and then to give all her gifts in, we are gonna give it in this basket, which is already something that I had, and then to fill the basket, because if you just literally just stick it all in, it's just not gonna fill that much. I picked up some of this shredded tissue paper.
I will get close to your heartache if you want to open your door.
Okay, I just also want to add that we've also got her some flowers. We're gonna do her breakfast, and we're also gonna make her favourite dinner for dinner. Quickly mention that it doesn't really matter how much you spend, how much you buy this person. All it really matters is that you want to buy somebody something for their birthday, for Mother's Day, for Father's Day, and the fact that you've thought of that person, you've gone out your way to buy somebody a gift. It doesn't have to be really anything expensive. It could literally just be a packet of sweets, a packet of biscuits. The fact that you thought of that person, oh, their birthday's coming up, I really will get them something. Just personally, that will mean the world to me. Like, I don't care what you buy me. The fact that you thought of me just really, I think, is something that I really love. But yeah, so yeah, if you have got bigger presents, you've got a load more presents for your mother, that's fine. If you've handmade stuff, that's like, I think that's even like lovelier. Like, I just really love handmade gifts, and I think, you know, mothers and also fathers and grandmothers and like things like that, they're gonna love that even more because it's handmade. If it's a Gucci bag or whatever it is, like however expensive, I'm sure whoever you're gifting is going to love it well, and the fact that you thought of them, I think that is awesome, and I think people need to start remembering that, because especially when people post all of these massive hauls, and I do see a couple, and all of the people that I in the last couple of years of me being on social media, and I've watched people share hauls, and I've also shared stuff that I've got for Christmas and birthdays. We're all very grateful, and don't also be embarrassed to what you also receive. So if you just get packets of sweets, if you just get chocolate, don't be embarrassed about that. Don't be that just because some people might have Gucci bags and Gucci sunglasses and a car and a house and for their birthday, and you just get chocolate. Don't put yourself down, because the fact that that's somebody, that your mother, your father, your parents, your godparents, your friends, they've gone out their way to buy something. I think that's more thing. Want to share online what you got for your Mother's Day gift, what you got for your birthday. Do it because you want to share with me, and I find those kind of like videos really help other people to see what they kind of want and what they can buy for their loved one who might be at a similar age as well. There's those kind of like pros and stuff with like massive hauls, birthday hauls especially. Just remember, it's not about the money, it's not about how much you give that person, it's about the fact that you thought of that person, and even just a card, good dinner. And then we're going to chill out for the evening. I'm going to get into bed, I'm going to pop on a movie, and I think I might even get like a nice early night, but yeah, can't wait.
I met an old man. I said, tell me your story. He took out a note.
I thought I would quickly come into the bathroom and do my skincare. I've literally just washed my face. I've used the Nivea Men Protected and Care Deep Cleansing Face Wash. I always use this. I'm just about to finish off. But yeah, I thought if I can just do my skincare first, when it's time to then go to bed, I'm not having to force myself to do it, because most nights, especially if I've had a very productive kind of busy, active kind of day, like today, where we went out, run a couple of errands, came back, did a couple of things, went back out again, like all of that. After dinner is just getting to bed and pretty much like stay in my bed and not move into the morning, and then when it's time to like go to sleep and like end my day and like finish off getting myself ready, that kind of thing, force myself to get back out of bed, to even brush my teeth. Like some nights, not gonna lie, I'm like so close to not brushing my teeth, like straight to sleep. But I do force myself to get out and go to sleep, brush my teeth, because I normally need to go to the toilet anyway, so like once a month I'm like, but occasionally I will not do my skincare, force myself to brush my teeth, because I do not want to brush my teeth after and then drink a cup of tea. I want to brush my teeth after I drank my cup of tea. Just tidied up for dinner, I'm just about to get in bed. I'm going to watch a couple of episodes of something on Netflix, or maybe a movie tonight. I'm really fancying maybe a movie. It is a weekend after all, so yes. And yeah, we're all ready now kind of for tomorrow. I might include tomorrow in this vlog as well. I don't know, I just really...
I pray he reads what's on the note and takes to heart what I wrote. I said, son, when you grow up you'll be fine. I know you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the